Mr. Firuzanfar, if you're denying that you paid off Delavar Qasemi, why did you deposit money into his account for all these years?
He was my employee. His hand got crushed under the equipment in my factory. Didn't I have the right to help him out? Should I have left him to stand on a street corner to beg? What exactly is my crime, Your Honor? For all of the charitable and humanitarian work I've done in my life, do I have to provide evidence for them? Do I have to present witnesses?
Don't be in a rush. It'll all become clear.
Mr. Behzad Firuzanfar.
Yes?
Go inside along with your attorney and all your witnesses.
Thank you. Mr. Zani, let's go.
Let's go, darling.
Mrs. Zania, I'm surprised at you making such an accusation against Mr. Firuzanfar without any evidence or witnesses. You must know that proving an accusation of murder requires the testimony of at least 2 witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor, I know that. But we only have 1 witness. Finding another witness, considering the amount of time that's passed since the incident, wasn't possible for us. Anyhow, the second person, I mean Mr. Sohail Karam, has credible evidence in his possession.
I need to tell you that the first witness, according to his own testimony, is an addict. And there's been fighting and conflict between Mr. Karam and the accused. Therefore, neither of the witnesses can provide credible testimony. In addition to that...
Excuse me, Your Honor, the conflict that you're referring to is pertinent to this very matter. Even if we suppose it's all true, his testimony should at least be considered.
The witness's testimony is completely contradictory to what you're claiming. That's the reason I wanted the 2 sides to come face to face in order to determine the truth.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but what did our witnesses say?
Please, Mr. Delavar Qasemi, kindly repeat your testimony in front of everyone here. Go ahead.
Oh man, Your Honor. I've already told it to you once.
Say it one more time.
What should I say? Where should I start? First, I was scared of this man. But why should I be afraid now? This is a house of law. I've got support here. I'm not afraid anymore.
Why are you talking so much nonsense, man? You were afraid of me?
Please remain quiet. Don't speak without my permission.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you, Your Honor. I swore I'd tell the truth, so I'll tell the truth to you. First, he came after me and threatened me, saying that he'd do this or do that to me. And then he kept making offers to me. And I'm in a really bad situation. I'm a complete failure, not having any money to spend or anyone to borrow from. So I figured I'd tell him a few lies, so I could make a little money and take care of myself, you see. Otherwise, what murder, what video? That Sohail Karam really tricked me.
He's lying, Your Honor. He's the one that told me to take him to that man.
Hey, Sohail. It's good lying isn't something that gets stuck in your throat, otherwise you'd have choked 100 times by now. Your Honor, he took me to his company, he threatened me, beat me up. If you were me, if your life was threatened, what would you say?
He's lying, Your Honor. What were you afraid of? I'm the one that came after you. How much money did you get this time, huh? Didn't you say you witnessed the murder? Didn't you say it?
Kindly maintain your silence, otherwise I'll be forced to have you put out of the room.
Yeah, sure, I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry, Your Honor. It won't happen again. Mr. Firuzanfar.
Yes.
So, Mr. Sohail Karam, according to the claimant's testimony, you apparently have a video to show us.
What video, Your Honor?
Sohail?
There isn't any video. All
I
of these
see.
are lies. Me and Delavar lied in order to get some money. He's put up bail for my temporary release, so I can be here in your presence right now, Your Honor. I lied because of my friendship with him. I'll deal with the consequences, but I really hate having to be here. And I want Behzad to take back his house deed. And I'll go back to jail, but I won't give false testimony. Mr. Firuzanfar, I'm sorry. Please be kind enough to forgive me.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Can I say something?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
There's a part of what Behzad Firuzanfar is saying that's true. Of course, I haven't said anything before now because I didn't want to cause further conflict between these 2 families. But after hearing what these gentlemen have said, I think I have to speak up.
What do you want to say, Fatima?
Habib came to see me before he died.
Excuse me, Aunt, but you said you didn't know about Habib's death.
I said before his death. Back then, my mother was still alive. Actually, Habib came to our house with an offer.
You don't need to come in.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Praise God, our sister has become quite a lady.
Say what you came to say.
At my father's funeral ceremony, I saw that you'd come with your daughter. And out of fear for me and Hassam, you'd gone and stood in a corner. As God is my witness, I felt bad for you.
Tell me what you came here for, Habib.
I won't forget the wrong I did to you. Your curse on me took its toll. I don't have a good life. By the way, the same way I swindled you, it happened to me too.
What are you talking about, Habib?
About our father's inheritance, which me and Hassam took for ourselves. Your share wasn't just this old house you're living in.
I'm satisfied with this much.
But you shouldn't be. It's your right. It's what you deserve to have. Just think, if your daughter has an expensive plot of land to her name, will she have a better future that way? Or if she's like this with nothing at all?
Listen, Habib, I told you not to talk to me about money and wealth anymore. It's over. It's all over.
Look here, Taranj. I want to file a complaint against Hassam for the land in Saadat Abad. Let's do this together, okay? You for the sake of your daughter and me for my children.
My mother wasn't very convinced. The poor thing didn't expect a lot from her husband. She just wanted a family which she was never able to have.
Please don't talk about irrelevant matters.
If you'll allow, Your Honor, let me explain. That was the last time I saw Habib. He said he'd come back to take me and my mother to court as witnesses, but he never came back. We thought he changed his mind, but apparently he died. I don't know why or how. Excuse me.
The things you've said still don't prove anything, Miss Firuzanfar.
What about what I said to you, Your Honor? I have a complaint against this man for frightening and
Shut the
threatening
hell
me.
up, you jerk!
Mr. Firuzanfar.
Hey, what are you doing?
Let
there?
go of
What
me!
are you
What are you doing?
Let my
I asked
collar
you how
go!
much
Let
you
go
got.
of me!
I
Let
asked
go
you
of
how
me!
much you got. I said,
Let
how much
go
did you
of
get?
me!
I said, how much?
Hey,
You should be ashamed of
Shut
yourself.
the hell up!
Calm down. This is a courthouse. Huh?
Bezard.
Mom, call for security to come here.
Bezard, I'm
Please,
begging you,
Mr.
Bezard.
Firuzanfar.
Bezard.
Nothing happened to me.
Your Honor, I want to file a complaint against him.
Go ahead.
In front of the law, in front of your eyes, he broke my nose. Look, here's the
Very
blood.
well, just calm down. You're under arrest. Officer, he's under arrest. You're under arrest. Officer, take him away.
I'm
Your
under
Honor,
arrest,
please,
Your Honor, please.
please reconsider.
Oh, man.
You're making a mistake.
Just do it quickly, please. Take him. Go ahead, sir.
Your Honor. Oh, man.
So you did what you wanted to, right?
We'll see each other again.
Take him where he can clean up his face.
Yes.
Your Honor, those two people went to my client on their own to talk. No one forced them to. Right now, maybe they've been threatened and taken back what they said out of fear. Maybe they've been bribed. Your Honor, I'm asking you to give the orders to investigate Mr. Hassam Firuzanfar's past.
Listen, Mom, your reasons aren't good enough to prove your allegations.
Your Honor, I want to file a complaint against Bezard Firuzanfar for accusing me of murder.
Your request requires you to fill out an official complaint.
Thank you very much. Bahar?
Goodbye, Aunt.
Goodbye, darling. Excuse me.
Not everything's always easy. It happens. Until you realize your weaknesses, you'll never become strong. You witnessed things today that might happen to you in the future without you even knowing it. So be strong, my girl.
This game only has losers, Father.
But I didn't start it, Bahar.
But you can end it, Father. You always told me trying to get revenge never ever solves anything.
Don't be mistaken. Behzad has to be taught a lesson for his mistakes. He has to stay in there until he learns not to sell out his family's honor so cheaply. My departed father always used to say, a child who isn't taught by his parents will be taught by life.
Father, pull over. I want to walk for a while.
Excuse me, Miss Ramazani.
Yes?
The file for Collier's diary, where's it? The one that's accused of murder. I can't find it.
I put all the files in order. Don't you have the file number?
Yes, I do, but I can't find it.
Here, let me show you, Mr. Ahmadi. Here.
I can't
it's right
find
over
it.
Here. If you look this way. No, just follow me around.
Hello.
Oh my, it's you. Hello. I'm sorry, I didn't know you'd gotten back. Did you have a good trip? Is Gazelle doing all right?
I left Gazelle to stay there.
To stay?
The poor thing really missed her mother. I felt sorry for her. I just got back an hour ago.
Glad you're back. How's Gazelle's mother feeling?
The truth is, those around her showed me her medical exams. And I realize she's really sick.
Oh no, poor thing.
She asked me to give permission to Gazelle to stay with her for a couple of weeks. My heart isn't made of stone. I said fine, she can stay.
In my opinion, you did a very humanitarian thing. Hope everything works out. If you don't need me for anything, I'll go to my office. If you need anything, call me, with your permission.
Mrs. Zanio. This package is for you. It's a souvenir.
Thanks a lot. You really shouldn't have. With your permission.
Go ahead. Well. How are you doing, Mr. Ferozanfar?
I didn't think an attorney like you, without knowing or seeing anything, would ruin his professional reputation. I'm glad that you smacked your head into a wall and you didn't get your hands on money you don't deserve.
I don't understand what you mean, Mr. Ferozanfar.
I'm talking about the court session today. If you don't know the result, you can ask that little lawyer of yours. Don't come to me anymore. I get disgusted by deceitful vultures like you.
Yes,
Miss Azania, Mr. Nick Carr wants to see you.
I'll be right there. Did you need something from me, sir?
I forgot to ask you where you were this morning.
I was following up Mr. Davudi's case.
Where were you?
I was at the appeals court.
Any results?
No, actually. The judge wasn't there, so there was no session.
Pick up the phone and call his secretary for me.
But right now, office hours are over. I don't think anyone's there to answer.
What news of the court session for Mr. Faruzan Far, Miss Azania?
Forgive me. I went at his insistence.
His insistence? What legal bearing does that have?
He'd already written out his complaint. I just amended it for him, that's all. I didn't defend him at court at all. I didn't want us to leave the case half done.
You are all the same!
I'm sorry.
What good does you being sorry do me, ma'am? What good does your being sorry do me? You did whatever you wanted to do. Now that I've caught you red-handed, you're acting innocent. Do you remember who you were when you walked through these doors? I'm the one that helped you get here. I'm the one that guided you to become an attorney to learn the job. Did you forget all that?
No, I've never forgotten your kindness, Mr. Nikar. Believe me. Please believe me.
You're lying! You're all liars! As long as you need something, you act sweet and kind. But as soon as your troubles are over, you show your true selves. I had plans for your professional future, Miss Azania. What did you do with my trust? And for what? For who? For a guy who... No. I didn't expect it from you. I didn't even imagine it. It's not your fault. I'm too simple. I thought because of everything we'd done together, you wouldn't betray me. But what did you do? At the first opportunity, you went behind my back. You gave me what I deserved.
I'll make up for any financial losses you've suffered. I promise. I promise. I promise.
Who said anything about money? You can't talk about such things. Are you acting like an idiot, or do you really not get it?
I'd gotten caught up in an ethical dilemma, that's all, that's all.
Miss Azania, I had rejected that file because I knew we wouldn't get any results through the law. I wanted to create peace between the uncle and the nephew, but you didn't let me. You shouldn't have interfered, you meddled. Betrayal or whatever else you want to call it, but call it cowardly.
You're right, I have no defense for myself.
I don't want you working in my firm. I don't want you to play with my name and my reputation. You're fired, ma'am. Clear out your things and leave. Whatever we owe you, come at the end of the month and we'll settle up. Go and don't look back behind you. Get out.
All right. Yeah. Mrs. Ramazani?
What is it?
The keys to the entrance, the office, and the cabinets. Here you are. Here you are.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Ahmadi.
Goodbye to you. She's gone?
How should I know?
Manucher,
Yes, sir?
let me see. Do you know this game?
Which game? Yes, sir. These are a bunch of cubes, and you have to get rid of them a row at a time. Otherwise, you lose. You see, you just made a mistake and you lost.
No, I didn't lose. I made them lose. Do you know why it is that I'm happy, Manucher?
Why is it, sir?
Because God didn't want my daughter's future ruined.
Sir, thank God 100,000 times. Believe me, there has to be some good in all of this. Otherwise, what reason could there be for Bezard to become like that and act like a jerk? Sir, maybe you won't believe it, but it's been a long time since I've heard such good news, and I want to congratulate you. I really do. Congratulations.
Ah, thanks. All right. You don't need to kiss up anymore.
Sir, I'm your
Go
servant.
pack up your stuff and you can go home. Don't show your face around here again. Go on.
Are you talking to me, sir? I'm sorry, but what did I do wrong here, sir?
I pulled out that kid like a loose tooth and threw him away. I don't want to see you every day and be reminded of him.
Sir, I'm sorry, no offense, but why do you take everything that happens out on me? Excuse me, but instead of hitting the horse, you're hitting the saddle? I'm such a miserable fool. What am I supposed to do now? Should I stop being related to Bezard? Would you like me to cut off my relations?
Two horses, when they tie them up next to each other, they might not look the same, but they'll act the same. Pack up your things and get the hell out of here.
Sir, the phone...
Give it here. Yes? Put them through, please. Hello, Hadian. How are you? You well? What's going on? Did you talk to Tavakolian? So, what happened? Forget about it, man. We're too old for that. Yeah, I'll come to the gym tomorrow. All right, it's no problem. We'll talk over there. Take care. Goodbye. You're still standing here?
Sir, if you allow... It's
Go
just
on,
that...
man. Get going.
Sir, if you'll just allow, I'll explain. This whole thing with Bezard has nothing to do with...
Get going, man. Get going. Manucher,
Yes, sir.
when you go to visit Bezard, please won't you tell him, if he doesn't give back the money he got from me for his bankrupt company by the end of the week, I'll file a complaint. You can go now.
Yes, sir, you got it. But you shouldn't punish me for his mistakes. You can't blame me for what he's done. You can't blame me at all.
Get going, man.
Yes, sir, you're angry right now. Give my regards.
Mother, stop it for God's sake. Nothing has happened yet.
Nothing has happened yet. My son's in prison amongst 1,000 criminals, and nothing has happened.
Now, Mother dear, please forgive me for interfering in this. But there is still time here. I know that Hissam really well. If you swear on his brother's grave, then he will forget about everything.
Bezard wouldn't like that, darling. He would want us to belittle ourselves.
if he hears that we've gone to his uncle's house and he said 1,000 things to us, he'd get furious and destroy everything.
Oh, God. Now, why would he try and destroy everything, eh? Excuse me, but you've really spoiled that kid, eh? You dance to whatever tune that he plays. You just listen to him.
You just keep talking for yourself. Right now, Bazard isn't in jail because of Uncle's complaint. Man, he punched his witness in the face. We have to get a house deed and bail him out. Got it?
That guy is totally controlled by Hissam. Right now, Mother, I'm telling you, if Hissam wants to get his revenge right now, he will ruin all of us. I'm telling you now. This is not the way to do it. Man, you know, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but Bazard has no respect. I mean, that idiot, that moron, man, we're intelligent. We have to go and belittle ourselves and get the whole thing over with. Man, we insulted him, Mother. We did a bad thing. We did something wrong, and now we have to pay for it.
Manisha, dear.
What is it?
Thanks a lot, darling. Give his attorney a call. Tell her to get the deed and bring it.
What deed?
What do you mean, what deed? The one that he got to get that good-for-nothing Sahel out. She's talking about that one.
Man, I called her. She said it will take a few days.
Oh, God. Just look at our luck. The girl came and tricked us and took off.
Mother dear, why are you crying so much now, man? We don't even need a deed. 1 minute. Just listen to me for 1 minute, please. Get up right now and let's go to Hissam's house. We'll apologize and, I don't know, make him feel better and everything will be over and finished with. Mother dear, I love you, but just listen to me for 1 minute. On Manucha's life, I'm like a sacrificial lamb here. Whichever way you tell me to go, I'll go. Ba, ba, ba. And this damn mouth of mine, whatever you want, it's capable of saying, man, your Bizard made a big mistake. Well, it's all right. You can make up for his mistakes. Don't cry so much. Don't worry so much. Have some fruit.
Yes, Mother, please eat some. Your blood pressure's dropped from all your crying.
May God have mercy on us, dear. May God have mercy on us.
Yeah. Is anything going to be fixed by crying and moaning? It's just making all of us upset now. Oh, now look, my stomach's upset. Oh, it's really hurting. Soraya, what do we have to eat?
Is now the time for food? You're upset and you eat. You're happy and you eat. When is it that you don't eat?
When I'm calm, ma'am. When I am relaxed. Right now, I am full of stress. I am stressed out. Do you think that I'm happy that I always have to eat so much? No, ma'am. The story of my hunger has psychological roots. My stomach is like this. My work situation is like that. Get up and go and bring some money so I can get a few skewers of kebabs. All of you driving me crazy.
What money? Not for nothing, but you're the man of this house.
Well, that's right. At moments like this, I'm the hero of the movie. Money. When all that tax money you get from those people, what do you do with all of that?
Here, this is made with rose water. Drink some of it. It might make you feel better. I can't believe it at all. I thought you were much smarter than that. You have to go and apologize to Mr. Nick Khan.
I'm not going back there again.
You mean because of that guy, you're going to ruin yourself like this?
What guy? He's my client.
Argavan. Hey, sis, why do you beat around the bush? Why didn't you say your client is your suitor, huh? I was just kidding, man. I was just kidding.
Suitor?
No, man. He's talking garbage.
You mean you got fired because of that guy? Your reputation, your profession, you ruined all of it.
I just need a house deed to get my client out of jail.
Argavan. That really rich guy, the one whose car you had, the one that wanted to sponsor our album, can't he get a house deed for you?
Sina, hold on a minute. What's the story with the suitor?
Oh, she talked about all of these things and all you care about is the suitor? Can't you see how she's feeling right now?
What's that mean? What way is that to talk? I'm not in the mood. Answer me, will you?
Well, child, why do you think everything's a joke? If there is something, tell us about it.
I don't get it. No matter what I say, you think it's a joke. But this one thing I said you took seriously.
What's with you? Why are you so upset? Don't worry, darling. God is great. Should I bring some rose water for you too?
No, thanks.
Hey, brother, don't act like a stranger. Your bed's right there. If you need anything, just give me a shout.
کدوم خواستم کدوم جنون کدوم عشق شاید خیلی از این حرفا دروغه تا وقتی با همین از عشق میگیم نباشیم قولمون حتی دروغه از این عشقایی که زنجیر میشه هوس هایی که دامنگیر میشه میترسم چون دلم بی‌اعتماده به احساسی که بی تأثیر میشه نه این که عاشقی حال خوشی نیست نه این که زندگی بی عشق میشه فقط کاش بین این حسای مبهم بفهمم آخرش چی عشق میشه مثل حرفی که نگاهی نمیگفته و میگفته اتفاقیه که گاهی نمیافته و میافته حس یخ زدن تو آتیش حال سوختن تو سرما تو بیداری یه خیاله یه حقیقت تو رویا تو فکرش نیستیم و پیداش میشه ولی وقتی که باید باشه میره به حال و روز ما کاری نداره همیشه یا براش زوده یا دیره نه این که عاشقی حال خوشی نیست نه این که زندگی بی عشق میشه فقط کاش بین این حسای مبهم بفهمم